Hi, good day. For today's lesson, we will discuss about handling customer complaints. Our objectives: define a complaint, identify reasons for customers' complaints, give steps in handling customer complaints. For our brain teasers, read the statement carefully and answer it on the comment box below. Handling customer complaints. So let us first define what is a complaint. A complaint is an expression of dissatisfaction made to an organization related to its products or services, or the complaints handling process itself, where a response or resolution is explicitly or implicitly expected. Why do customers complain? First, their expectations have not been met. To release their anger. To help improve the service. What proportion of unhappy customers complain? Generally, 9% to 37% of unhappy customers make complaints to the firms. The rest never bother to complain. Why don't unhappy customers complain? They think it is not worth the time or effort. They further think that no one would be concerned about their problem or solve it. They do not know where to go or what to do. Each happy customer will tell at least 6 other people. Most common complaints: wrong information, poor customer service attitude, overpricing, lack of adequate information, delays, unresponsiveness of service providers. The customer is not always right, but the customer is always the customer, and this means simply that solving the problem is often more important than who is right. If you can solve the problem without blaming yourself or others, you will reduce stress. Everyone will feel better and you will be on your way to attaining customer satisfaction. Is a complaint a gift? Why? Complaints are gift packages waiting to be opened because they are given freely and are unexpected. They come as a surprise. A complaints give you free direct communication from the customer about service failures, competitors' offerings, without the added cost of conducting a survey. readily available market research, they define what customers want. A complaint gives you the opportunity to increase customer trust, build long-term relationships. Customers will use your services again if they believe complaints are welcomed and addressed. Rectify service failures. If a customer is complaining, you are being given a chance to retain that customer. The customer's needs when they complain, needs relating to the complaint. To have their concern dealt with quickly, fairly, and properly. To be given what they have been denied, and perhaps an apology. To have action taken to rectify a problem or address the concerned needs as individuals. To be heard. To be understood. To be respected. When the customer's need is met, you automatically engage your customer as your advocate. Who is your advocate? A person who publicly supports or recommends you, someone who speaks or argues in your favor. So there are steps for handling customer complaints. How to handle customer complaints. How do you react to customer complaints about the way you do your work, especially when you think you are doing your best? People react to customer complaints in different ways. Some ignore complaints, become defensive, become angry or annoyed, are concerned about the loss of trade or the damage to their professional reputation. For others, it is a hindrance. They just wish the customer would go away, or they do not believe some or all of what the customer is complaining about. These reactions are as a result of blame being attributed to us or our organization. In making complaints, some customers portray the following characteristics. First, lack of gracious social skills to communicate properly. Nervousness, harshness. So these will be the steps on how you can handle your customer complaints. First, you need to listen, apologize, acknowledge, explain action, thank, follow up, remember not to take it personally, remain calm, focus on the problem and not person. Turn unhappy people into happy customers. Address customers by name. All communication should be in the first person. Use I am sorry, not we. Don't make excuses or blame others in your organization. Give the customer your full attention and establish eye contact. Paraphrase their complaint in your own words to determine whether you have correctly understood the situation. If you don't know the answer to their problem, don't lie. Call back when you say you will, even if for some reason you haven't been able to obtain a satisfactory answer. By then, make the customer part of the solution, not part of the problem. Don't be defensive. Don't take criticism personally. Offer an apology even if the disservice is not your fault. Show empathy by using such phrases as "I can understand how you feel," "I appreciate what you're saying." Tell them what you can do, not what you can't do. Find out what it will take to turn their dissatisfaction into satisfaction. If they agree to that solution, act quickly before they change their mind. Follow up, and remember, you can never win an argument with a customer. For our summary, we define what is a complaint. So a complaint is an expression of dissatisfaction made to an organization related to its products or services, or the complaint's handling process itself, where a response or resolution is explicitly or implicitly expected. Why do customers complain? Their expectations have not been met, to release their anger, to help improve the service. Most common complaints are wrong information, poor customer service attitude, overpricing, lack of adequate information, delays, unresponsiveness of service providers. Is a complaint a gift? Why? Complaints are gift packages waiting to be opened because they are given freely. They are unexpected, and they come as a surprise. It gives you free direct communication from the customer about service failures, competitors, and without the added cost of conducting a survey. Readily available market research, they define what customers want. Steps in handling customer complaint. Listen, apologize, acknowledge, explain action, thank, follow up, remember not to take it personally, remain calm, focus on the problem, not person. Turn unhappy people into happy customers. Activity. Direction. Fact or bluff. Write bluff if the statement is true and fact if it is wrong. First statement. Generally, 9% to 37% of unhappy customers make complaints to the firms and the rest never bother to complain. Complaint is an expression of satisfaction made to an organization related to its products or services, or the complaint's handling process itself, whereas a response or resolution is explicitly or implicitly expected. Apologize is not a step in handling customer complaints. Feeling first before facts. Using of the word madam or sir is addressing your customer. Send your answers on my Gmail account. That would be all. Thank you for listening.